and welcome to the Addy Talk channel. Today we are talking about a trend shaking democracy, and this time not just in Nigeria but across Africa. Political defections. In Nigeria, the shift from People Democratic Party to All Progressive Congress is changing the political map. In fact, 8 sitting governors, if not more, and many senators and lawmakers have already jumped the ship, and more could even follow. Then there is a wave of defection to form a coalition from the APC, Labour Party, and PDP to the African Democratic Congress. But this isn't just a Nigerian story, as we can tell. From Kenya to South Africa, Zimbabwe to Uganda, defections are becoming the new norm. What is really behind this wave? Is it a symptom of political greed, weak party values, or the growing pains of African democracy? Let's break it down. Let's see what is really happening in Nigeria. Well, Nigeria is at the center of the current conversation. Since the last general elections, 8 governors from the PDP have defected to the APC, the ruling party. Lawmakers at both state and national levels have also moved across party lines in large numbers. According to Kenneth Okonkwo, who was the 2023 Labour Party presidential campaign spokesperson, these defections are not about new beliefs or policy ideas. He described the defectors as professional criminals, people who jump from party to party just to remain close to power. This shows one key thing, that politics in Nigeria is more about access to power than commitment to principles. Elsewhere at the ADC, a coalition has formed with many political bigwigs like Atiku, Peter Obi, David Mark, El-Rufai, and many others leaving their respective parties to join forces. This is not Nigerian issue alone. Let's look at Kenya. In the lead up to the 2023 election and even after, several members of the parliament and county governors switched between the United Democratic Alliance, UDA, ODM, and Jubilee parties, depending on who was gaining influence. Some even defected multiple times within one term. In Zimbabwe, defection between MDC Alliance, PF are common. Losing candidates often switch allegiance, especially after election, hoping to stay relevant. In South Africa, politicians often leave ANC or DA to form a joint new breakaway parties, only to later return when political tide change, showing instability in party loyalty. Uganda tells a more dramatic story. President Museveni's party, the National Resistance Movement, has taken multiple opposition members over the years. It has made Uganda more like a one-party system, where dissent slowly disappeared. All these examples point to one truth: Africa's political parties often lack strong ideology. Politicians jump ship not because of values, but for their personal gains or political survival. Let's see, why is this happening? There are a few main reasons. Weak party systems. Most political parties in Africa are built around the individual and not the ideas. When that individual loses influence, followers scatter all over the place. Lack of consequences in Nigeria. The law says a politician should lose their seat if they defect without a good reason, but most of them do not. The courts are slow to act, and the system allows it. Greed over governance. Politicians want to be on the winning side all the time, not necessarily the right one. Fear of being in opposition. In many African countries, being in opposition means fewer resources, less visibility, and sometimes political pressure or even threat. Now, the question is this good for democracy? Here is the danger that we must recognize. A democracy needs competition. It needs different parties offering different solutions. But when one party dominates, like the APC in Nigeria or the NRM in Uganda, there is no more debate, no more accountability, no more real choice for the people. People lose faith in democracy. We've seen this before, over and over and over. In Rwanda, the Rwanda Patriotic Front has ruled since 1994. Critics say elections there are always one-sided. In Zimbabwe, the ZANU-PF has held power since independence, with defections weakening all oppositions. What can be done? Something has to be done. How can we fix this? Well, we need to strengthen party structures. Party must be built on clear values and policy goals, not just personalities. We must enforce anti-defection laws. Politicians who switch sides without a valid reason must lose their seat immediately. No more political carpet crossing for personal gain. And we must educate voters. Citizens must ask hard questions. Why is this politician switching the gear? What do they really stand for? Support opposition voices. In a healthy democracy, opposition is not the enemy. It is, in fact, a balance. So we must do something about that. Even sometimes recall them back. Recall them back. It's okay. The wave of defection across Africa tells us something important, very critical. It shows that our democracy are still young and vulnerable. If we don't demand better political systems and stronger values, we will keep seeing politicians who stand for nothing but fall for anything. Now, if I may ask you, my viewers, what do you think? Are these defections just smart politics, or are they damaging our democracy? Can Africa build a future where political loyalty is based on just values and not just opportunity? Please tell us in the comment box. And if you find this video very helpful and educative, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the Added Talk channel. We're here to make complex issues easy to understand because you deserve to know. Stay tuned and thank you.